Yes, this was like the 40th trip. Maybe one day I'll learn to finally plan ahead.
We're here back at the coop. Right now we're gonna be putting in a small run for these guys. Just gonna try to smack the ball sack out of these things into the ground. I just got one of these guys. Hopefully I don't split it on the top. Yeah, I should put something on there. Just cracked. I don't have a ladder or anything.
So it should be noted at this point forward, everything pretty much went downhill. But I kind of rolled with it. So if you're ever planning on doing this yourself, get yourself some kind of post driver because this was terrible. Not only will my grandchildren be able to feel my arthritis, but this happened.
Okay, so I got an idea. I keep chipping off the top, so this post is probably garbage here. So I gotta make, all the stores in town don't have a post driver wide enough for these. So I'm gonna have to try to make something, but the only thing is, I don't have any steel. I did find some pieces of angle just chilling in the back of here. So I'm gonna cut some of this off and see if I can just make like a hammering butter.
And a hammering plate it was. So it's not exactly a post driver like I really wanted to get, but I just need to finagle something together in order to like distribute the amount of force that's going into the top of the log. And in a pinch, I think it actually worked out quite well.
Okay, this is kind of what I did here, just rough cuts and rough welding. It's actually like the, what is that? My third time with just regular flux cord wire. Yeah, it's got some work to do, but tried hammering it with that already, so I just cut another piece. Gonna grind that lip off and then weld that in there. And I think I should be good to go.
In my most recent video, I talked about the property and how I didn't have any power running to the building. So some of you guys are like, oh, how are you welding? I have a 140-foot extension cord that I'm running to a 30 amp outlet in the barn. So the extension cord was getting a little toasty.
Let's see if I can get on the roof.
I just had to point this one out here. This girl that's like 110 pounds was wanting me to hop up on her leg in order to get up onto the roof. Bro, I would have snapped that thing in two. Once I did get up there though, this was so much more easy. And it might have been getting to that point of the day.
Woo! Man, that's tiring.
And on the down though, my neuters weren't feeling too good after this.
I get the legs doing. Okay.
A ladder would have been better.
This is a ladder.
Once I got all four corners up, I went ahead and tied two straight lines in order to put the second posts up. Yeah, and then I had to move like a 500-pound trailer uphill. And then honestly, it was just a lot more hammering. I probably, in foresight, should have dug the holes with a post hole digger and then filled them in with concrete. But I guess I'll save that for the next chicken coop. But yeah, just a lot of hammering after that. If you made it to the end of the video, and go ahead, drop me a comment. Let me know if you actually did. I'd be curious to see how many people do. Just so the regular viewers know, this isn't my usual content, but I probably got 3 or 4 videos of this chicken coop, and then we can get on to some cooler builds. So, well, it is the next day, and of course my phone died because it can't take a full day of video recording, but we got it up. The chicken's in there. Once we got the post in, it was pretty much straightforward. I mean, there was a little bit of complications trying to decide whether or not we follow the natural curve of the earth and then make it the same up top, which is what we ended up doing. Because if we try to make it like square and level all the way around, there was like a huge gap right there. The board is like sitting up that high and it's like, looks kind of funky. But I mean, it's just for chickens. They're gonna get it all full of poop nastiness right away, so it works. It's solid. These posts are good. They're tied into the rest of the barn. These are a little on the wobbly end, but yeah, it'll work. Today, or the next video, we're gonna be tackling these windows. That one's getting boarded up, putting a wall in there, but putting in some windows.